students, good morning to all of you. Today we are here to start our business studies class. Okay, we were on chapter number 6, staffing, and in the last video we have completed the topic of meaning of training and development and what are the benefits of training and development to the organization as well as to the company, or we can say to the employees. But today we are moving towards the next topic, that is methods of training. Okay students, let me remind you what was training. Training refers, okay, what was training? Training refers to the equipping the employees with the required skills and particular creativity so that an employee can perform their job effectively and efficiently. Is it clear? Training. What is training? We should equip the employees so that they can learn their skills and work so that they can perform their job effectively and efficiently. But now today we will study that how can an organization provide the training to their employees. So there is the topic methods. What is the meaning of method first of all? Method means the way of doing a work. Okay, as we know that there are so many methods to perform a particular task. Okay, but method means the way of performing a job so that we can learn the things effectively and efficiently. In this way, an organization has two methods of training: on-the-job training and off-the-job training. It is a very important topic from the board point of view also. So please understand it carefully. One by one we will study the meaning. First one is on-the-job training. Okay, the name itself suggests on the job. It means while the job is on. It means an employee is performing his job at the same workplace. While the employee is actually working, the training is provided to that employee. That is known as on-the-job training. Let us take an example. A person has joined an organization for the post of an accountant, we can say. His job is to prepare the cash registers, sales registers, or purchase registers. Okay, but he is already having the knowledge how to prepare the register. But even if the organization is having the policy that in the beginnings of 7 days, we will provide you the training first. Okay, we will provide you the training first, where there is a headmaster, or we can say there is a head of accountant who will teach you that, who will instruct you how to prepare the register. Okay, so if that person is working, is getting the training on the same place where he is performing the job, so that job, that method of training is known as on the job training. Is it clear? It is also known as learning by doing. Learning by doing means he is performing the job also, and along with that he is also getting the training. Simultaneously he is performing both things. Also he is performing the job, and even that at the same time he is also receiving the training. So this method of training is known as on the job training. I hope it is clear to you. Now the second training is off the job training. Name itself suggests off the job. It means that person is getting the training away from the workplace. Away from the workplace. It means he is not performing the job. He is not getting the training at the same place. Okay, he has sent to the different area. Okay, to get the training. Is it clear? It is also known as learning before doing. Learning before doing means some organizations are there, students, who have the policy that even if you are the expert in your particular work or field, but we will not allow you to start the work on the same day. Okay, you have to spend for say 7 days or 1 week or 6 months training period at the particular place, and when you becomes perfect in that according to us, then only you can start performing the job. Okay, so if the person has sent somewhere else to get the training on some dummy model or on the real situations also, that is known as off the job. So what is the difference between off the job and on the job? On the job is that method in which training is provided to the employees at the same place while he is performing the job. Along with that, he is also performing the job and also getting the training. Off the job means the person sent away from the workplace somewhere else for a definite time period, and after that he receives the training. When he becomes perfect in that, only then he can start the job in the original position. Clear? Now students, these are the categories of methods of training, but how there are so many techniques of on the job and off the job. How an organization can provide on the job and off the job training. Okay. So first one, techniques of on the job training. Okay. How an organization, if they want to adopt the on the job training method, so how they can, what are the different techniques that they can use to give the training. So we will study that students, there are three techniques that we will study in your syllabus. There are so many techniques also, but in your syllabus you have to study three techniques of on-the-job training: apprenticeship training, internship, and induction or orientation training. Okay? First one is apprenticeship training. Please understand it very carefully. What is apprenticeship training? Have you ever seen that there are so many persons who have skills of we can say there is a plumber, okay, or we can say there is a electrician, okay. For example, a person has joined a company as an electrician, okay, electrician की तरह उसने अपना job join किया है. So what is the policy of that organization? That you will not start your work, okay, you will not start your work immediately. There is a master or headmaster in the field of electricity, okay, in the organization. So the person, there will be a master, okay, master, and second one is worker. Okay, there are two people. This worker is a person who has joined the organization, and this is the person who is the master, who is already performing the job. So first of all, what the master will do, he will instruct. What he will do? He will instruct the worker how to perform the job of electrician. Okay, and what will he do? He will observe that how he is working. He will also perform this job, but even with that, simultaneously he will also observe the job that how my master is performing. Okay. Then after some time, when this person becomes perfect in that position in the field of electricity, or he is able to perform all the activities related to the electricity, what will the position will change. Okay, position will change means now after that master will observe and the worker will be given the original position. Okay, now the worker will be given. Have you ever seen there are ustads? Okay, कि मेरा ये उस्ताद है या फिर ये हमारा हेड है. Okay, पहले क्या करेगा कि वो उसके अंडर काम करता है, एकदम से उन्हें टॉप पोजीशन नहीं दी जाती है. So in that way, it is an apprenticeship training which is required for that type of job which requires some skills. Okay, some skilled job just like plumber, electrician, and different skills. Okay, what they need to do? They have an instructor. Organization appoints an instructor or master for this purpose. The master instructs the worker. Along with that, he is performing the job. He instructs how to perform the job, and after some time, when he becomes perfect, according to the organization, the complete charge of the job is given to the worker now. Okay, as he has become now perfect in his field. Okay, so we have to study that apprenticeship training is given to in that condition where the job is of very much skillful. Okay, now second one is internship. What is internship means? Sometimes you have seen that there are so many professional institutions. Have you seen the professional institutions or colleges from where students are getting the degree of BBA or MBA, Masters of Business Administration? So what they need to do? If a student is getting the education of MBA, okay, he is doing MBA. So in the second year of MBA, sometimes there is a placement agencies also. What they need to do, what the universities need to do in this, some business organizations and okay, we can say some business organizations and professional some professional institutes, what they need to do? They cooperate. Okay? They cooperate. They need to cooperate with each other. Okay? If that person, that professional institute, we can say any college. Okay? They have 5 students who have passed or who are pursuing MBA degree from their college. Okay? So what they will do, they will send their students to those business organizations who are in need of fresh MBA students to perform the job of, we can say, HR, or we can say the marketing department. Okay, so this is known as such like, we can say, training, in which the professional institutes send their students to the business organizations to learn the things practically. Okay, in MBA what they have studied, they have received only theoretical knowledge. Okay, but this theoretical knowledge needs to be applied practically. So to learn the things practically, internship is done. Okay, and it is done by the professional institutes and business organizations. So what the students do, they will perform the job practically. For example, there is a student who have done the MBA in marketing department. Okay, marketing department. So he will send to a company. Okay, from which this professional institute is having any cooperation. Okay, so they will give some suggestions on the basis of marketing, that how to sell a product, what are the different techniques you can use to increase the sale of your product. So they will learn the things practically, that how can I become a good marketer. Okay, so they will perform a job. They will perform a job. What we have studied in on the job training, that the training is provided on the same workplace. So that student is also doing the job in the same company. He is performing the job. He will perform a job, and along with that, he will also receive the salary. Okay, he will also receive salary, but salary is not as per the requirement. Okay, the salary of a marketing department, let's say the required salary is 10,000. But this is the training period only. So this person will get a less amount of salary, and that less amount of salary that a person receives while internship is known as, what is known as stipend. Okay, it is known as stipend. It is the main thing that you have to understand. Stipend. What is stipend? Stipend is that amount of money which a person receives during the period of their internship. Okay, during the period of their training, because they are not perfect in their field, that's why they will not receive the salary according to the requirements. They are only receiving less amount of salary. Is it clear? Internship is that type of training in which professional institutes and colleges used to send their fresher students to companies to learn the things practically, and they will also perform the job, and while performing this job they will receive a less amount of salary, which is known as stipend. Okay, why this type of training is performed? So that the students can learn how they can apply the theoretical things into practical life. Okay, now the third on the job technique is induction or orientation. What is induction? Induction, you can understand it with introduction. Okay, introduction. Welcoming, it means welcoming the employees. Okay, or introducing the new employee with the old ones. In this type of training, students, the employee will not receive any training related to the job. Okay, what he will get, as you know, that when any new employee joins the organization, so he is new for all. Everything is new for that particular employee. So everything is to be informed to that employee. Okay, for example, you have joined a new company. So what on the first day? Is it possible that you will start your job on the first day by performing your job only? No. There is a person who will introduce you that this is our senior block. Okay, he is our accountant manager, he is our coordinator, or that is our canteen. So there are different departments that that new employees needs to know about their organization. So induction or orientation training means welcoming the employees or introducing the employee with the old ones, okay, or giving all the information related to the organization. Students, as you know that if a person is very much good, very much expert in their field, even if it is very necessary that he should be familiar with everything, okay, so that they can feel the sense of belongingness and familiar with the organization, okay. So induction means giving the introduction of the organization about the old employees to the new employees, so that he can settle down, he can adjust with the business environment of the organization properly and fastly. Okay, is it clear? So induction means welcoming the employees or introducing the employees with the old ones and making him familiar with the everything of the organization, as he is a new person for the company. Next is, now these three are the techniques of on-the-job training, okay, which is covered in your syllabus. Coming to the techniques of off-the-job. If an organization don't want to provide, students, one thing you need to understand that on-the-job training is not suitable if the organization have to give training to those employees who are going to use very expensive and sophisticated machineries. Okay, if a person is getting the training immediately on the original machinery, so there are more chances of एक्सीडेंट्स. ओके, एज यू नो, अगर हम किसी भी पर्सन को एकदम से मशीन दे देंगे, ठीक है, कि इसमें काम करो, तो मिस्टेक के चांसेस बहुत ज्यादा होंगे, लॉस के चांसेस बहुत ज्यादा होंगे. तो उस केस में ऑन द जॉब ट्रेनिंग इज अवॉइड. Okay, so if in case the company needs to provide the training to the employees on the sophisticated machineries, or in that case the chances of accidents are very much more, in that case off the job training is used. Okay, so what is off the job? We have discussed providing the training by sending the employee away from the workplace, not in the original condition. Okay, so technique of the job training is only one, which is covered in your syllabus, that is vestibule training. It is also known as vestibule school. Okay, so what is vestibule? Sometimes you have seen, students, with the help of an example I would like to explain you that in our country like India, okay, in our country India, if any person wants to learn how to drive a car, okay, drive करना सीखना है उनको, तो क्या करते हैं? We need to call any person who is having a driving school, and immediately they will instruct us in the same car. He is also having the clutch and the accelerator or the brake, both sides of the car, and he will sit in behind us, okay, with us, and he will instruct that we will drive a car, and they will instruct that how to drive a car. Okay, so it is a policy in India, but in foreign countries the technique is totally different. They are not supposed to drive a car immediately. Firstly, a dummy is prepared. Dummy in the sense, you will be confused, dummy kaise? A LCD will be there, just like a video game. A LCD will be there. They will having a remote in their hand. Okay, for turning left, they are having left button, and they are also having dummy, clutch, accelerator, and all that. When the person becomes perfect on that dummy, after that they are given the original car, and they are supposed to drive a car, as they are having off the job training before that. So this type of training is known as off the job training, and the technique is vestibule training. What is vestibule training? In this, a dummy model is prepared. Okay, dummy model is prepared on which the employee will learn how to do a particular job, or we can say a classroom is created just like original one. Okay, just like original one. For example, a person has joined the organization for the post of an accountant. Okay, so his job is to record the entries, the cash entries, the sales entries. So he will not be handed over the original register of the company. What they will do? They will provide dummy model. It means a dummy register will be given to that employee which is having same column of debit, credit, particulars. Okay, are you having all the knowledge of cash register, date, particulars? But it is a dummy register. In the starting period, the employee will be asked to record the entries in the dummy register. When he will become perfect, the original register will be handed over to him to enter the original entries. Okay, so vestibule is not the training is not provided on the same thing for which he has appointed, but on the dummy model. Firstly the dummy model is prepared, then after that we can also say a classroom is created just like original one. When the person becomes perfect on that, only that the original job is handed over to that particular student. Okay student, so this is the vestibule school or vestibule training. Now students, tell me if you are having any query.